Because everybody on earth up here where I bought this Benz at, I gotta work something out with this mechanic, see what I'm gonna do with it, make a decision. But as far as these Jehovah's Witnesses, I just kind of in one of my speakings right here, real quick. The reason they don't want people to, they don't put any emphasis with their members on nationality as far as, your bloodline, like I was saying earlier. When you ask a so-called white person, a Caucasian person, right here in America, classmates, white people you run into every day, you ask them, hey, what's your nationality? Isn't it interesting? They always will tell you, oh, I'm Polish. I'm Irish. Oh, hey, I'm German. Or they'll mix a combination of the two depending on what they know about their mom and their dad. Isn't it interesting? You have to say, well, what about American? Oh, well, yeah, well, but you didn't say that. They instantly go to exactly what they know about what their bloodline is. And they tell you specifically who they are. Because everybody thinks so, but guess what? All white people are not the same. All of them are the same, have the same ultimate father, but they come from different bloodlines of brothers and stuff, and that's why you have the Polish, the Germans, the this, the that, and you have white on white crime as far as these wars. Whenever, America going at it with Germany and all that stuff, hey man, that's one white nation against another white nation. Whenever the white man, the Germans killed off all of them white so-called Jewish people, so-called, when he killed, that was one white nation going after another white. So they're all not, but anyhow, what I'm saying is that interesting how white people will specifically mention their culturalistic identity. But when you ask a black person, hey, what's your nationality? They automatically go to whatever pretty much the government is telling you what they are at that time. I was born in the 60s. My birth certificate said Negro. So I was born right on the tail end of the time we was being called Negroes because it was on my birth certificate. And then our identity went from being called Negroes to we were being called coloreds. Every place you seen signs, you seen job applications, everything colored this, colored that. Then it went to being called blacks, just regular blacks. Your identity is black. To now it's currently African American. So isn't it interesting that we're the only people that do not know our identity, and we have to be given one by the governmental system that we are under, but we want to say that we're still not in slavery and we're not the descendant bloodline children of the people that Moses was talking to in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, when he told them that your children will go into a cursed condition, where, to summarize Deuteronomy 28, verse 1 through 68, fast forward to verse 20, where he told them what? That your children will go into a cursed condition, and he wasn't talking about their immediate children in their laps and that they were talking to, playing around their feet and their ankles right then. He was talking about future prophecy. He said your children will go into a cursed condition where they will fall into I'm summarizing this. They will fall in the hands of oppressors whose tongue they do not speak, who will put shackles and yokes of iron upon their necks and their ankles. They will be bought and sold as slave men and bondsmen and bondswomen, slave men and slave women. Children will be separated from parents, never to be seen again. Other men will force themselves upon their wives and their daughters. They will be forced into a hard labor where they will do the planting but not do the eating. They will do the building but not live and have occupancy. In the lands they will go, they will lose their identity and be called by bywords. That's why we don't know who we are in this land, and we'll be called by bywords, which is whatever other word that they want to call us other than what we are. Whatever you're being called other than what you are is a byword. So when we be called Negroes, niggers, blacks, colored, all of this, coons, all the way to the despicable names, all the way to the clean-sounding ones that go on job applications, it doesn't matter. They're all bywords. And interestingly, if we really want to identify a byword with this latest one, how about this? How many tires does a bicycle have? If you speak bilingual, you speak at least how many languages? So the word bi also means two. A bicycle has two tires. If you speak bilingual, you speak at least two languages. So the word bi means two. What are we being called today? African American, a two-headed word. Wow. 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 So in this last one, they really gave it up as to who they are. They are the modern day Romans, this land of America, being controlled by all of the faces that you see on the money that you so covet, that you got folded up in your pocket, or don't got folded up in your pocket, and wish you had folded up in your pocket. All of them dudes on that money, They are the children of the Roman Empire. And if you don't believe it, just visit any downtown in America and just look at the structures of the buildings. Right here in Ohio, visit downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Go, matter of fact, even in the suburbs, look at the Buckeye area. Look at the structure of the buildings. Look at all of those old architect buildings that are still standing up that have Roman numerals on them. That the cuts in the stones are the are obvious Roman artwork. Buildings downtown have pillars in front of them. Some represent the Ionic, the Doric, the Corinthian. All of that is from the Roman era. Look at the statues that they choose to select to represent the statues that are on the main streets. Look at the names of the streets. Look at the name of the states. What make you think that you're still not in captivity as a so-called black person when you're in the land of America just because you think it's the land of the free and just because you can get up and freely go here, go there, which is being shut down now. But you can go here, go there, and you can have a cell phone, you think you're free. No, you're still in captivity. And we are still those people. And we are those people. Shalom.